Rhea Ripley to miss WrestleMania 41 after what happened on Raw after Elimination Chamber. Potential WWE booking explored. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley put the Women's World Championship on the line against anoa'i Sky on the latest episode of Raw. While Mommy was confident about facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41, she ended up losing the title to Sky and will potentially miss out on a trip to Las Vegas for the Show of Shows. The Eradicator and anoa'i Sky were locked in an equal fight this week on Monday Night Raw. While the two stars wrestled for the title, the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber winner, Bianca Belair, was watching the match with the commentators. The final moments of the match saw Rhea Ripley carrying the damaged CTRL member to the top rope for a riptide. However, instead of executing her finisher, Mommy took a moment to taunt the EST of WWE. This small window allowed Sky to recover and throw Ripley down. The Japanese superstar followed it with an over-the-moonsault to win the match. Rhea Ripley was seen crawling at ringside in despair as the damaged CTRL member held the title high and celebrated her win. Since the Elimination Chamber is over, there are no premium live events left before WrestleMania 41 arrives. Thus, unless a special title rematch is scheduled between Ripley and Sky, the former is likely to miss the Show of Shows. WWE has also been very clear about their direction heading into WrestleMania and had categorically stated that the winner of the Ripley vs. Sky match would be facing Belair at the Show of Shows. Therefore, Mommy could well and truly be on her way out of this year's WrestleMania. With the popularity she enjoys, it does feel a bit unlikely that the promotion would not have her on the card. However, if the latest events on Raw are anything to go by, the star is not in WWE's plans for their biggest show of the year. Rhea Ripley looked devastated after her loss to anoa'i Sky. The Aussie was poised to win the match but lost it due to a moment of distraction. Since Mommy is now on the verge of missing WrestleMania 41, she could turn heel out of frustration and attack the genius of the Sky. Speaking in a backstage interview with Jackie Redmond, Mommy said that she was furious. However, while none of her anger was aimed at Sky and some of it was aimed at Bianca Belair, almost all of it was aimed at herself. She highlighted that she became careless despite knowing that she had never beaten the damaged CTRL member before. She also added that she should have learned her lesson by now since she has already lived episodes of distraction against Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day. Thus, it can be safely said that the Eradicator is in a bad headspace, which could cause her to turn heel. Rhea Ripley could possibly injure the damaged CTRL member ahead of her match in Las Vegas, or try to cost her the title. Additionally, she could also try to invoke her rematch clause at next week's Raw, which will be held at Madison Square Garden. She could also target the Miracle Kid. After all, she is the reason this match took place, as Mommy had accidentally cost anoa'i Sky her Elimination Chamber spot against the Judgment Day member. Only time will tell what Ripley will do in the future, and if she will head to WrestleMania 41. However, Liv Morgan sends a two-word message after Rhea Ripley loses the Women's World Championship on Raw. Liv Morgan took to social media to post a two-word message after this week's episode of WWE Raw. In the main event, her former tag team partner, Rhea Ripley, lost her Women's World Championship. Mommy won the title from the Judgment Day member, who she dethroned on the Raw Netflix premiere on January 6th. She held it for nearly 2 months before dropping it to the genius of the Sky on the latest episode of the Red Brand. Liv Morgan reacted to Rhea Ripley's loss by commenting on Netflix's tweet about anoa'i Sky winning the Women's World Championship. She wrote a two-word tweet and included a laughing emoji. It's very clear who that was meant for. As things currently stand, anoa'i Sky will put the Women's World Championship on the line against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41. The EST of WWE was at ringside during the title match, and she even got physical with Rhea Ripley. Mommy no longer has a championship, but Liv Morgan is still one half of the women's tag team champions. She and Raquel Rodriguez won that title by defeating Bianca Belair and Anoa'i. However, a newly crowned WWE champion has sent a sudden emotional message after she defeated Rhea Ripley in a huge upset. The star has now broken her silence on the matter. Io Sky faced Rhea Ripley in a match for the Women's World Championship in the main event of Raw. The two stars were going at it, but unfortunately, the champion got distracted by Bianca Belair. She went out to confront her, and the star pushed her back when she got too physical. While the moment should have led to an immediate disqualification, the referee allowed the match to continue. The distraction was enough for Io Sky to take advantage and pin Ripley, thereby becoming the new champion. She's now heading to WrestleMania to defend her title against Bianca Belair. While heading up the ramp, she broke her silence, thanking fans and confessing that she was surprised. She said that she had always believed in herself and had now made it. She thanked fans again, saying that she won because of them. "Thank you so much. I'm surprised. I made it. I'd always believe in myself, and my dream is coming true. Thank you so much, because of you guys." However, Bayley reacts after Rhea Ripley surprisingly gets dethroned on WWE Raw. Rhea Ripley's status for WWE WrestleMania 41 seems to be in serious jeopardy after her Women's World Championship reign came to an end on Raw this week. Bayley has now reacted to the title change with an interesting post. The main event of this Monday night show saw Ripley put her title on the line against Io Sky. Bianca Belair, who won the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match, was present at ringside to see who she would face at the show of shows. Mommy and Sky had a back-and-forth encounter, with some close calls for both stars. Belair also played a subtle role during the bout with her actions. Toward the end, Rhea Ripley, tired of the EST's mannerisms, shoved her, and the latter quickly retaliated. In a surprising moment, referee Jessica Carr didn't end the match in DQ despite Bianca Belair putting her hands on Ripley. Mommy went to finish off her opponent with a riptide from the top rope, but Io Sky reversed it into a Hurricane Rana. She quickly followed up with the over-the-moonsault to win the Women's World Championship on WWE Raw. Shortly after, Bayley took to X, Twitter, and reacted to Sky's victory with a shocked face emoji. However, Liv Morgan has reacted to the massive title change on Monday Night Raw. Io Sky became the new WWE Women's World Champion. Sky defeated Rhea Ripley in the show's main event and booked her place at WrestleMania 41. This also marked the end of Ripley's second reign as the Women's World Champion. The Eradicator became champion on the January 6th edition of Raw, dethroning Morgan to win the title. On X, Morgan took a subtle dig at Ripley with laughing emojis for losing the title to Sky. The now former champion's second reign ended at 56 days. Check out Liv Morgan's post on X. Morgan and Ripley feuded throughout 2024. Morgan successfully defended the WWE Women's World Championship at the SummerSlam and Bad Blood Premium live events against her former tag team partner. She even retained the title against Sky in a clean victory at Saturday night's main event XXXVI. With the win, Io has confirmed a match between her and Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41. The EST booked her WrestleMania spot by winning the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match. Coincidentally enough, she and Morgan were the final two participants in the match, as Belair pinned the newly crowned Women's Tag Team Champion for the win. Rhea Ripley broke down in tears after losing her championship as a result of a very controversial decision. She has now been replaced from WrestleMania because of this outcome. The star was facing Io Sky in a match for the Women's World Championship in the main event of WWE Raw. However, things went very wrong, and the results determined that Ripley would not be going to WrestleMania to defend her title. She got physical with Bianca Belair at ringside, leading to Belair pushing her back as well. The referee, in a hugely controversial decision, chose not to end the match then and there via DQ. Sky took advantage and attacked Ripley, pinning her and winning the title. After the pin was counted and Rhea Ripley realized what had happened, the disaster left its mark. She was out of WrestleMania, with Io Sky heading to the show of shows, while Rhea Ripley is now out of the event and without a title as well. She screamed, heartbroken, frustrated, and furious, breaking down in tears at ringside. She shouted at Bianca Belair and then stood still as the fact that she lost sank in, with her wiping tears away. Hi lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Lima. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video and subscribe the channel,